watch us unwalk another a reaction video to it. Of course, it's gonna be kind of different this because it's not like the mortal Hulk Hogan's just passed away, and it's just a shame, you know, because that was Hulk Hogan was one of my favorite wrestlers when I was younger. I remember the video games. Anyway, so I'll get to that in a bit. So yeah, he's just passed away of our whatever. So yeah, it was like. It came on Facebook 2 days ago, was it now? I'm a little bit late to the party, of course, but this thing came on Facebook. Hulk Hogan's passed away, and I thought it was one of those jokes, you know, when people put fake stuff on the. That's what I thought. Then I hope it was, and it popped up. It's just, you know, gone. He's gone. It's very strange. It's really strange. I might even do a Hulkamania impression I haven't done for ages. So yeah, I ain't done that for ages, a Hulkamania impression. Some of my favourite wrestlers, you know, I remember watching the old wrestling and stuff, and it's fun. It's like magic those days, bro. So it's cool. Anyway, I'm going to watch two today. One called WWE pays tribute to Hulk Hogan with 10 bell. And then I'm going to watch Hulk Hogan WWE remembers Hulk Hogan. I'm not sure if I'm going to get like a little copyright thing, whatever, but I'll try my best not to get that. So, oh god, it's gone. It's gone. Yeah, 3 minutes, 9 seconds. Let's do this now. Then we've got adverts. Oh, these freaking.
Look at the spa downstairs, Karen. Gorgeous. Oh, you're here for the game, Mum. Switch on.
If you say so. Right. Don't care. Right. Oh man. 1953 to 2025. Freezer. Oh, there's Jimmy Hart. Some of these wrestlers that I haven't really caught up with the wrestling. I remember I've been watching the old stuff more than anything. There's Triple H, Sergeant Slaughter.
We lost one of the biggest and most globally recognized icons.
Oh, Jim Duggan, Randy Orton. I know they. It's a shame.
I grew up watching, was fortunate enough to share the ring with, and like so many of us, were honored to call a friend.
Hulkamania.
The truth is,
Oh, this thing, what's his name?
he captivated millions of people and inspired them around the globe.
Ah, just laughing at it. Oh, there's a $1 Million Man. I know these old wrestlers. The new ones, I'm just like, who's that? Nobody, yeah, like I said, I haven't really watched the new stuff. Not much of it.
So please help us honor him now as we give a 10-bell salute to Terry Bollea, the one and the only, the immortal Hulk Hogan.
Hulkamania. I always thought Hulk Hogan was immortal. When you call someone immortal, it's like you think he's immortal. It's weird. And say what about what he you know, the controversial. Still one of the, yeah. I saw the Ric Flair video and he's like he looked devastated. Oh my, Ric Flair. There you see. Weird. I remember the match between Randy Orton and Hulk Hogan. I remember Randy Orton had a few issues with the guy, but well, there's a figure there. Cool. I had a wrestling figure. I remember that figure yourself. It's weird. I remember when oh, hang on. Is that it? American made.
I just love discs.
There's there.
There's nothing else like
It always red
It's
and
just
yellow
magic.
glory.
It's the most exhilarating experience you'll ever have.
That music. Yeah.
I'm gonna be fighting for all my Hulkamaniacs. What are you gonna do? Hulkamania, runs wild on you. Hulk Hogan defines sports entertainment.
I'll tell you one thing, put a lot of smile on people's faces, you know.
Is sports entertainment. Will Hulkamania
It wasn't that long ago, I saw like a tribute to Walter War. Like, and it's weird thinking that he made peace for him 11 years ago. Crazy. Power. That music, yeah. I heard he was a musician too, which is interesting. Didn't see much of that though.
He was Terry. In 1953, Terry Gene Bollea was born in
That's Triple H's voice.
He loved sports, and he played the bass guitar
Yeah.
while chasing his musical dreams. 1976.
He looks weird with that hair though. That he looks. I don't know. It's just without the moustache and stuff, and he looks really strange. And used to the guy with the moustache.
The Super Destroyer in
I don't know. It just gives him this person. You know, the right moustache.
in 1970.
Classy Freddie Blassie. He played that the villain in it. He was like a villain at the beginning. And then Hulkamania like took flight in 1985. Rocky 3, yeah. Went wild in 85. Madison Square Garden. You can get a Blu-ray now with all the match stuff. 84. 84 was it? I thought it was 85. Oh, what was 84? I don't know why I'm thinking 98. I don't know, it's just weird. I suppose it was 98. Yeah, I suppose. I'm thinking 98 is Andre the Giant. It's close enough.
Woven into pop culture.
Yeah.
He was a slice of Americana. Right here on MTV, just being here.
Think about Hogan. He made good promos. He made really good promos.
Saturday Night Live
Oh, Linda Lawson, Mr. T. Remember the E.T. Mr. T? Oh man.
and the grandest stage in the
I've watched the episode. So that's one of my favourite episodes. I don't know. They're probably my favourite episodes of Mr. T and Hulk Hogan was, you know, fantastic.
Hogan did the unthinkable.
The irresistible force meeting the immovable object.
Yeah, pretty awesome, that is. He actually wasn't the first time he did that,
Whenever in my life,
but it was that at WrestleMania.
has to be that WrestleMania, without a doubt. His rivalries became stuff of legend.
Roddy Piper.
Roddy Piper,
Macho Man, yeah.
Savage, the
Oh yeah. Ultimate Warrior. That was a good match. That was WrestleMania. That was a good match. Oh yeah. I just watched the intro to that. Thunder in Paradise. Mr. Nan. Mr. Nan. That was funny.
Shocking arrival in WWE.
What was the other one? Suburban Commando. Remember that? Suburban Commando?
To the worst villain Hollywood.
Yeah. It becomes like the most. I didn't watch it until 2 years later. I just thought, wow.
Order of wrestling, brother.
He becomes the bad guy.
World Order.
He came back and did this again, didn't he? Not that long ago. Months back it was. Crazy. It's like, I don't know what that was about, but it was quite interesting. He like a turn back the clock. The NWO. That was fun, that did, to be honest. In fact, the complete opposite to Hulkamania. Hulk Hogan.
Hogan came home in 2002.
But yeah, that was a great match. Hulk Hogan versus The Rock was a great match. It was a good match. But the crowd was crazy. Look at the crowd there. It was awesome. Oh wow. He must have had so much fun doing that. Wrestling against Hulk Hogan, let's imagine that. Oh man.
3 years later, in 2005, Hogan was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame.
He deserved that.
Kicked my ass every time I got in the ring with him. He developed something in me called character, a love for this business that'll never die.
In the years
Hogan
that
knows best. I've never seen that.
followed, left the spotlight. Across decades and so many changes to the business,
That's Kevin Nash and Scott
30 years
Hall.
later, I would have a love affair with the maniacs of Madison Square Garden in this town like I have.
Somehow, Hogan's charisma and connection to the audience always remained.
Yeah.
While his steps
I've never
slowed,
seen. I've got the rest
his
of
work ethic never did.
some of the stuff I've not seen since, but I've got some of the Blu-rays I've not seen it. Oh, I remember that video. That kid was a Hulkamania, so
He loved his fans.
Thanks for making my childhood, buddy.
From young to old, Hogan was the ultimate hero. Even till the end. On July 24th, 2025,
yeah, it's very strange.
surrounded by family and friends, Terry Hulk Hogan Bollea
Nice house.
passed away.
This is a mansion one, but
He was 71
It's a bit-
years old.
yeah, 7-1. A house is a house.
Mania
Home is where the heart is.
live forever.
Yeah.
Develop a love for this business. It's something that's in your spirit. It's something that you can never lose. It's something that will stay with you till the day you die. As it will with me. When you get a dose of Hulkamania, it is the ultimate not so hot. It's something that you can't shake. It's
I was thinking about getting myself a
something
Hulk Hogan
you can't
t-shirt.
and it's something
My
that you
God.
can't beat, Daddy. And Hulkamania will live forever.
Kind of said, kind of Ultimate Boy said that. Similar. Similar.
Incredible Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. It does pretty much. Yeah, it's crazy. I suppose you always think Hulk Hogan will live forever. I remember when he came back in I remember when we used to watch. I was Channel 4 used to have like wrestling on TV, and I started to watch that. It used to be like highlights of like Heat, but then they took off like 2002. Then we had the internet, and I remember seeing like Hulk Hogan returning to the WWE. Or was it WF at the time? It's WF at the time. They changed it to WWE because the copyright, whatever. I remember getting goosebumps. I went, "Oh my goodness, man! I've got to see that." And I saw these images of Hulk Hogan decline. It was just crazy. The NWO. I mean, and then I started to get the DVDs. DVDs of pay-per-views DVDs. It was incredible. And then I watched the match between Rock and Hogan at WrestleMania. I just think, holy shit, the crowd was crazy. And then that's what brought Hogan back to the red and yellow when he lost against The Rock. And then it faced Triple H in the yellow and stuff, red and yellow. He did have the Hulk Hogan music. He had another different music which didn't quite sound as. I didn't like it. I didn't really mind it actually, but I heard the Hulk Hogan music, the classic, real America, real American music. But yeah, it's fantastic. It's a good song. It's still, it's just a great song. I remember the match between Shawn Michaels and Hulk Hogan, and I actually enjoyed that match. The flaws that match has, it's still very enjoyable. I haven't seen the match for ages, but I remember that was a fun match. But then a few issues behind the scenes, of course, and yeah. But yeah, apart from that, I'd love to have seen another match with them too. A bit less overselling the moves and stuff. It would have been great. It's a shame they never had two matches. It would have been great. And I got to be 71 years old, and when he came back, he was in his like early 50s. Crazy. I remember we never used to have like pay-per-view or all that kind of stuff years when it was like, but you always heard about this guy called Hulk Hogan. I remember we had this figure. I had this figure, this Hulk Hogan figure. Oh man, it was so cool. It was like, and then we used to get the video games. We used to get these video games, like WrestleMania for the Super Nintendo and WrestleMania for the Mega Drive. I had it for the Super Nintendo, then I had it for the Mega Drive. Because in the Super Nintendo version never had all the moves. I had Hogan on the cover there, and the Mega Drive version, it was the same game, but it had more moves. And I had Hogan did I have Hogan? Yeah, I had Hogan in that game. I think he had different wrestlers. He had like a missing one wrestler. It was like he had another wrestler replacement. And yeah, I remember we've been watching the old wrestling. I've been watching the old wrestling stuff, right? And it's great to watch the old wrestling stuff, the old classic golden era wrestling. The 90s were and the 80s were the golden era wrestling. Hogan and all. WCW. He went from WWF to WCW, then went back to WWF again. It's like crazy. But yeah, fantastic. The match between him and Ultimate Warrior. That was a great match at WrestleMania. Not the one afterwards. That was a bit. I saw a bit of that. I was like, wow, that was the one at WrestleMania was a classic. It really was a good match. Underrated little gem that one was. And there will never be another Hulk Hogan ever again. Never. He was like a lightning in a bottle. Like it's what Rock said once. It's like his dad's funeral, was it? And he said, you know, we've got like lightning. You know, these kind of like wrestlers that just come. You know. He said something about Hulk Hogan and stuff, and it's like really fantastic. But yeah, the match between Hulk Hogan and Rock was a great match, and yeah, I know it's just weird thinking about he's not around anymore. So yeah, fantastic, unbelievable. Some people say nice things. You got some people out there who like keep going about what happened 10 years. You know those type of people that just keep bringing up the past from what someone said years ago, and you think, really? Jesus Christ. Yeah, there's some good pictures there. Someone's got like Scott Hall and Hulk Hogan together. That's fantastic. Like I said, you'll never. I remember was it January he got booed off? Yeah, he got booed for some reason. I don't know what that was about. That was the last time he was in the WWE. And just crazy. Like I said, there'll never be another Hulk Hogan ever, because Hulk Hogan was like big in the 80s and 90s. Big. I'm a Thunder in Paradise. Remember that? It was great actually. It wasn't the best show in the world, but it was fun seeing Hulk Hogan at state of the art bloody boat and stuff, and the boat looks bigger from the inside, like the TARDIS and stuff. Small from the outside, but it was very strange. I saw the flaws in that show. But the music, it had a fantastic theme to it. It had the Thunder in Paradise. And it's been a lot of films I've not actually seen. Was it in a Muppet film? It is in one of the Muppet films. Yeah, and then he made... I remember... What else was he in? Oh, Rocky 3. Rocky 3, great movie. He was massive in that. Huge. Man, he was throwing Sylvester Stallone around like an action figure. It was just throwing around as crazy, but it looked like fun that did, to be honest. It looked like it was on a lot of fun making that movie. Mortal Kombat. So I'll just look at the yeah, it's a shame about Hogan. And yeah, I remember I had the video games. I had some VHS tape. I remember the match. I remember I had a VHS tape of Hogan. No, he had like these different matches. Was it a pay-per-view? Was it just like previews of different matches? It was a VHS tape. I remember I had Hogan versus The Undertaker in one of the matches. It was crazy. I remember going, oh, this guy's kind of... I mean, yeah, it was great to watch them two wrestle. You got this dark character, this like this evil character versus like real American. I keep saying real American. I don't know why. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, it's a shame about Hogan. It really is. So yeah, anyway, so like I said, Hogan's passed away. It's just life, and you always think, you know, the immortal Hulk. And to be honest, Hulk Hogan will always be immortal. Full stop. It doesn't matter if he's not there anymore. He's always going to be the immortal Hulk Hogan. People always talk about him, watch his old videos. So yeah, watch his old stuff. Play video games with him. So anyway, like I said, Hulk Hogan's passed away. It's a damn shame. But yeah, like I said, it's just life, innit? So I was gonna do one more thing. What you gonna do when all the Hulkamaniacs, Randy Savage, Mega Powers destroys you? What you gonna do when the Mega Powers and the 24-inch pythons destroys you? Yeah, not bad. So that's took a lot out. That's took all my Hulkamania, all my Hulkstar. It took my energy out of me because it's so much like power of the Hulkstar. All the power of the Hulkster, dude. Actually, I just heard that thinking, Chris Hemsworth, he was supposed to be playing Hogan. I would have loved. I like to see that movie, Hulk Hogan, played by Chris Hemsworth. Who knows? We might see that now. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe. So yeah, people want to go after a bit. People like say, "What you gonna do? What you gonna do when Hulk Hogan runs wild on you?" And so one more time, remember to subscribe to my channel. Take care, enjoy my videos. Thank you for watching. And sweating now. I can tell it took a lot out of Hogan. You know, those promos were amazing. You know, those promos were something. But yeah, anyway, so before I go, remember to subscribe to my channel. Take care, enjoy my videos. Thank you for watching, and hopefully you'll see me soon. I'll see you soon, because we are running wild all over again. Bye for now.